Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial on how to personalize your meeting synthesis. Thanks to Recap that optimizes your meeting summaries, you're going to have the option to define, personalize, share, create all the personal aspects that your summary could have. So when you have your summary, you have the end of your meeting, you have access to the audio, to the transcript, and of course the meeting synthesis. You're going to be able to, by default, have the short summary, context and objectives, key points, action plans, and next steps. But if, let's say, you have a different kind of meeting, which would be maybe an HR meeting for a new candidate, or maybe a group project that you're going to have to advance to, or maybe, I don't know, comics meeting, you're not going to have the same information. You're not going to want the same information to stand out. So for that, you have the possibility to define which information you're going to want to be put forward. How do you do that? Very easily. At the end of your meeting, you have the possibility to, with these little stars, click on it and select one of the different formats that you have created or that have been shared to you. You have the standard, of course, but if you want to have brainstorming, you're going to be able to do it, or maybe an executive committee, you're going to be able to search, job interview, etc., etc. Each of these have been shared by default. And you have the option, so you can see every time general information, skills and experience, questions and answers, the information that you would want to have at the end of a job interview summary. So that's how to use it with these little steps, these little stars top right. You also have the possibility to define it by default using here the bottom left of your recap homepage. When you select this one, you're going to be able to select the default synthesis, the default template that's going to be used every time. So if you're only doing job interviews, for instance, well, you're going to select job interview and it's going to be the default one. Of course, you'll also always have the possibility to change it afterwards. How do you want to create your own templates? All the magic happens through the library. When you click top left, you have access to the recap. And you're going to go there and you're just going to want to describe your needs. So I want a summary templates for job interviews and just press generate. It's gonna generate in a few instances exactly what I asked for. As you can see, I have interview summary, candidate information, key points discussed, strengths, weaknesses, etc., etc. So now I have the option to use this summary and apply it to every one of these meetings. If I want to add or remove any element in this template, I have the possibility here to improve and simply say remove strengths and weaknesses, for instance, and add personal info. And all I need to is generate this. As you can see, personal information has been added and strengths and weaknesses have been removed. I have the possibility with this little button here to share it to any one of my teams I'm part of, either the team I am in or the whole company if I wish. And if someone has shared a summary that I like, I always have the option to right click. For instance, this has been shared in the whole tutorials organization. I can right click, duplicate it to add it to my private prompts and then adapt it to my needs if someone has a good basis, but you want to go a bit further in your needs. And of course, now that I have created a new job interview summary, I always have the possibility back to recap and back to my meeting summary to put it and apply it thanks to these little stars. So there you have it, very easily how to create and personalize your own recap templates. That's it for today. Enjoy the rest of your day and have fun on Delos Recap.